You mentioned you met Satoshi in Seattle in 1993.
Yes.
He also came to you in a dream. You have a nice relationship with Satoshi.
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a story to tell. Definitely have an opportunity to meet him back in 1993.
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion.
Stock market down 10 trillion.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Basak. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Cryptoteacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Cryptoteacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Cryptoteacher tells you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Cryptoteacher tells you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly moving up. We took a big pullback, about 1.6 billion wiped off in hours. And we know these markets are ran by nothing but an algorithm. We're being caught into this tariff narrative. But we will start to move back up. But don't forget, guys, if you're a trader, you're loving this. You love the volatility, and you definitely are loving the price. You buy low and sell high. But we know the sheep buy high and sell low. And remember, the Cryptoteacher tells you. And again, we had stocks took a beating last night coming into this morning. What I tell you last night, the algorithm will start buying it on up, and that's where we start. That algorithm was working like crazy. There's no way that anybody was doing that. That's an algorithm. That is a computer. And all it's doing is reallocating the funds. But we had strategy took a $6 billion unrealized loss last quarter. But strategy knows all about the fourth industrial revolution. And when it comes to the stock market, we had 5.87 trillion. And I'm going to say that again. 5.87 trillion wiped off the stock market since Thursday. 5.87 trillion just in a few days. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. Remember, your life is an illusion, and TV is your reality. And then we also had Singapore stocks take a worst day it had in history. And we have Larry Fink says that we're probably already in a recession. Yes, you heard that correct. Larry Fink says we're already in a recession. But remember, the Cryptoteacher tells you we've been in a recession since October of 2023. And remember, the Cryptoteacher tells you. And we have Jamie Dimon warns tariffs could spike inflation and raise recession risks. And the big guns are coming out to tell us what we already know. Now we have a crypto attorney is suing Department of Homeland Security for the identity of Satoshi. And the only thing he had to do is come to the crypto teacher and found out who Satoshi was. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates took a big move up. And like I told you, if we drop to that 3 handle, we're definitely going to move back up to 4, and that's exactly what happened. We got that bounce up. Now, we have the dollar made a strong move up also. We have volume in crypto. Absolutely spiked. And also in stocks, the volume has went crazy also. And then, of course, guys, we have Tether and USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo at $148 billion today. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And we have the Fed with a closed door meeting this morning. And then we have Trump sending out posts, urges the Fed to cut rates. And we heard from Jerome Powell, he's not going to react to these tariffs yet until they get clarity. And the Fed has never been on time. They've always been late, and we know that is on purpose. Cause a problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with a solution. When they run in, their job is to move you towards an agenda. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And while everyone is watching March Madness, and we know Trump is not going to be there, where is Trump at? That's right, meeting with Netanyahu. So while everyone is distracted with the Roman circus, we see the drums are getting set up and they're going to be beaten even louder. And we have Carson and King is going to touch on that in the second video. Now we have Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. But we will start to move up. And these ETFs, the inflows will start to pick up. Don't let the dip scare you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Hong Kong allows crypto staking for licensed platforms and ETFs. And we know nothing happens in Hong Kong without China. And staking is so important for this fourth industrial revolution. And Ethereum, yes, Ethereum is dropping down the lows, but once Ethereum gets staking for the United States ETFs and that fourth industrial revolution switch gets flipped, we know what's about to happen. We see the ecosystem. And then lastly, we have Trump says tariffs are a beautiful thing and says that if China doesn't remove that 34% tariff by tomorrow, 50% is going on April 9th. So we clearly see this trade war is about to get started. And don't forget, these tariffs really haven't even synced in yet, but we already down 10 trillion. And that 10 trillion, of course, is going to that fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we see Trump is going to be pumping and dumping this stock market on his way down. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.